Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to talk about 5 glitches and exploits that you can do within Starfield. These are some of the newest ones that were found this week, and we're going to talk about all of them in today's video. What we need to do here is head over here towards Schrodinger. I believe that's how you say it, Schrodinger. Very interesting. Once you're on the planet, you will then want to locate these cat-like creatures, which you can see in the distance here. What we are going to do is just scan all of these swarming foxbat. Now, to me, they looked like cats from the distance, but now that I'm more so up close, yeah, it definitely looks like a bat. Anyways, what we're going to do here is spawn down a good old outpost. Once that's down, then you want to have the animal husbandry facility. Now, you can only spawn this sucker down if you have learned it through the research terminal. Once you've done that and you've scanned the animals, you can then place down the animal husbandry. Then from there, we're going to head towards the right side and we're going to shoot all the animals here. Once that has been done, you can then go towards the right side and we're going to repair this. They will then spawn back in, but they're going to be sort of merged in at the top and the bottom, which you will need to exit outside of this husbandry to then take out the rest of the animals. But anyways, this is a great XP method and I highly recommend that you use certain boosts like consumables and that you do rest, because this way you will be able to grab more XP through this method. Continuing on, we're going to use another exploit here which is quite useful. This can be done through one quest only, and this is through the Crimson Fleet. The quest is going to be the best there is. This can be acquired about 4 missions deep into the Crimson Fleet, and then you should be able to receive this one right here, where you do need to meet up with a certain NPC. Then from there, once you've done so, you can then locate the ship over here at Jemison. You then want to go inside. What you're going to notice here is that the enemies inside are quite aggro. For some odd reason, they're just like that. The game's been quite buggy as of recently, not to mention my ship back there is not there. So yeah, again, multiple bugs, but I'm sure there will be a patch here soon to fix that. And if you guys have not checked out the previous video, definitely do so. I go over a bunch of bugs and issues that are currently going on right now that's plaguing Starfield. Continuing on though, we're going to then go inside the ship here, do a 180, turn 180 degrees. Then you're going to go towards the back portion here and then take the ladder all the way up. I like to jetpack. Then from there, go towards the left side and then grab all of these items. You should see adhesive, a bunch of other things, including some credits. We're going to then exit outside of this ship, then open up the menu and locate the map. Next, we want to take a look at the planet, and then from there, we're going to just observe and look for a spot to land at. This can be any spot. Now, if you're on Jemison and you have multiple spots that you can spawn at, choose that instead. It will work, absolutely. Then from there, when you have loaded up in the new area, you can then open the map up and spawn back at the same exact spot, go inside the ship, and the cockpit and the items inside the captain's locker will be refilled automatically. Now continuing on towards number 3, we want to locate Serpentis. This spot, or this system specifically, is awesome. There's a variety of different ships, and they're pretty well worth grabbing. Now let's say that you have grabbed a ship. What you can do is then locate a nearby spot, like Aquila City. Then from there, once you have traveled towards this specific spot, or really any spot that has a ship vendor or a technician nearby, you then just want to talk to them. You do have a ship now that's unregistered, which means you cannot sell it, but with this glitch, you definitely can. So you can see it says one of your ships is unregistered. That's okay. We're going to then make one of our ships a home ship. This way, for example, Frontier will be one of our home ships. And what we'll do now is go towards the sell option, and we're going to do the same exact thing that we've done with duplicating. We're going to hit LB and A. When you do hit LB and A, this is going to try to sell the Frontier, but instead it's going to sell the ship that's towards the left. Now if you do it towards the right, vice versa, it will work the same exact way. It honestly does not matter. Moving onwards towards number 4. This next one is quite easy to perform, and to be honest, it's going to allow you to float endlessly. You do need 2 jetpacks. It does not matter if they're legendary or what rarity it is. Next, we do want to choose a different spacesuit. If you have the Starborn, do not use it. Instead, we're going to use a random one. Then for your helmet, it can be the same exact thing. we're going to apply the jetpack to our spacesuit, and from there, we're going to jump up and dash. If you do not have the grav dash ability, then you will not be able to do this. We're going to jump, use our jetpack, dash, pause the game, swap to a different jetpack, then this is going to allow us to float endlessly. You might be able to use this in certain situations, possibly to scan some animals or creatures nearby. It's totally up to you on how you want to utilize this. I think it's a pretty cool glitch because who does not want to float forever? This is pretty awesome. Note that if you do want to get down, all you have to do is use the jetpack button once more, and then you will be able to float down. You can also go endlessly up if you just continue the pattern between jetpacking, dashing, and then swapping out your jetpack, then rinse and repeating that until you're very high up in the sky, and it all works the same. So now we're going to then finish up the video here and talk about the fifth and final exploit. This next one is quite easy to do, and it does have a few benefits to it. So what are the benefits to this? There is a good chance that you may come across a legendary helmet or something else along those lines. Or you may even possibly grab a bunch of ammo from this. There's various things that you can do with this. You can grab the guns that are on the side, but there is one thing, and we will get to that eventually. But once you have made your way down to the well here, you're going to then go forward. Towards the right side is where we need to go. If you go towards the left or forward, or at least too far anyways, you're not going to be at the spot. So what we're going to do is turn around. We're going to go inside this shop right here, open up the door, then go towards the helmet display. I'm sure a lot of you are already aware of this, but again, we're just going over the newest glitches this week. We're going to open up each of these boxes or these helmet displays. Then when you look in between the helmet and the display, it's going to show that there's an item inside. Okay, that's great. So we're going to open up the settings and we're going to change it to very hard. Then from there, open up the map and travel towards the Sol system, locate Venus on the bottom right, and we're going to then wait it out for about 6 to 8 hours. The great thing about Venus is that time goes by so fast over here, so by the time that you make it back towards the well, it's going to have all those items reset. But now you're thinking, well, what's the point of resetting the items? It's not going to reset the items technically. It's going to, but it's also going to give you some extra items within the helmet display, which is not supposed to happen. The developers definitely did not intend on this happening, but what you can see right here is that if we take a look inside the helmet display, more helmets have popped up. You can rinse and repeat this till there's like 10 to 20, 30, 100 helmets inside these storages. And then from there, just open up the map, travel back and forth. All the items will be reset, but also there's a potential chance that a legendary may pop up. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. There's two things that I would like to clarify here. I honestly cannot give anybody credit to what they have discovered because honestly, a bunch of people have posted the same exact thing at the same exact time. So it's hard to really figure out who discovered what. And second off, with those that are wondering why do I put glitch in the title or exploit in the thumbnail when some things may not look like a glitch or an exploit? Well, to be honest, one or the other, right? It's either an exploit or a glitch. And most of the time people are searching up glitches instead of exploits, so it makes it easier to just target the ones that want to find out how to do a certain thing or just to find out how to really just, I don't know, cheat essentially. And that's pretty much why I'm here, to show you how to benefit off of random things that can give you a lot of XP or money. So hopefully that clarifies all of the confusion, but that's why I say glitch and exploit and all of it above. It's because really it just doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're just trying to find a way to cheat or figure a way to grab a bunch of XP and money. So that's really just it. So anyways, guys, I hope that you have a great day out there. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I appreciate all the love and support, and I'll see you all on the next video.